What up, everybody? Welcome back. This right here is going to be a short guide on the defensive medium build. Emphasize the word defensive. Let's just hop right into it so you can get what I'm talking about. Starting with a special, you're going to be going only healing beam or turret, usually turret. I know there's a lot of healer people out there that are like, you have to do that, you have to heal. Listen, I'm going to break it down into two reasons. The healing beam is going to be great with heavies, and especially if you have communication with those heavies. If it's someone you're playing with or someone you know, or maybe they're in voice chat, you can maybe run the healing beam. Other than that, I wouldn't touch it. 90% of my games, I'm going to run turret, and I'll explain why in a minute. Again, we're talking about defensive medium build. So turret, mostly. I'll save the guns for last. Let's hop into the utility. Explosive mines. Explosive mines over gas mines, glitch mines, APS, all that stuff is going to overwhelmingly more times than not do better in the long run of getting kills, securing sites, and defending cash outs. A lot of people like running the APS and stuff like that, but it's just not, I don't get a lot of success with it, and I don't really mess with it anymore. So traps will often one-shot, it will 100% one-shot lights and often one-shot mediums, and it's going to make heavies half HP, so you can kill them really easy when you see the hit marker register. Using those on, there's two main reasons. Well, really three. Choke points to the cash out. On the cash out is what the strategy is using, and I'll get to the jump pad in a minute. Cash out, setting mines on one side, kind of isolating it from your turret, and then setting a jump pad on the next, and they cannot really get up to the cash out to steal unless they do some work, kind of depending on where it's at. So that's one reason, or really two reasons: defending the cash out, choke points, and then the third is statues, death statues. When you kill somebody, if you can get in the habit of throwing these on the head of the statue, I'm telling you, you're going to get 3 to maybe even like 7 kills a game from that. And a lot of team wipes. You'll be looking for the last guy or trying to res your team, and you'll just wipe people because they're trying to get their last guy up, or it might be a solo trying to get the last guy up as well. He don't even look, at the statue to see if it's got a mine on it, and it'll kill him. Explosive mines, that's what I've come up with, especially with this type of defensive medium build. Okay, moving on to mobility, jump pad. I don't care about the zip line in this. We're talking about just setting up defense and potential outplay while you're defending. Jump pad, hands down, every time. It's no contest. It can be used in a few ways, like for versatile reasons. It can be used to block stairways. It can be used to, like I said, isolating an angle on the cash out. It can be used in so many ways. Jump pad, 100% every time. Last but not least, also 100% every time. It's too OP. Reses your team. It doesn't give them full HP. It used to. It doesn't anymore, but it's still always just hop onto them. If you can get real good at it, you can, no matter if it's, 1v3, you can hop in and res somebody. If you have a jump pad, you can get right back out. So that's the gear. Let's move on to the guns and how to play this build. Best versatile AR is going to be the AKM. Very simple. Big mag. Huge mag compared to the other guns. You do a lot of damage over time, quick reload, easy to shoot, everything. AKM starting out is the best. Everything else is kind of situational. Moving on a second, maybe revolver, but again, you got to play it correctly. You don't need to be getting into close fights and hip firing it a lot. It's kind of like a little sniper. You kind of want to use it at range and chunk people for a lot of HP. Third, and I would use this not that often, I've tried to compare the two, and I cannot. I think the magazine is a little bit too small. The FCAR has a 20 round mag. It's enough to kill mediums and lights, one mag. I think even heavies, but it does not have enough if you miss, and everybody misses. I don't care how good your shot is, it doesn't have enough. I think if they bump the mag size up to 25, it could be up there with the AKM, but it's got a 20 round mag. It ain't gonna work. It's not. AKM is just dominant. So that's the guns. Playstyle. Again, how you play this build, and you communicate with your team. You tell your team, we get the vaults, we cash them out. We're not retaking. If you're trying to retake, you've already kind of lost with how we're trying to play this. All right. You want to be the first to get the vault, take the vault, cash it out, and set up your defense. How you play that is kind of going to vary on where it's at. If it's outside, inside, whatever. But the underlying method is all the same. We want the turrets and the glitched, and the explosive mines and any other defensive items that your team has to initiate damage. It doesn't have to kill anybody. but initiate damage. When your turret's going off, or when a mine goes off, or a breach charge, grenade, something goes off, that's when you as a defensive squad can strike and wipe the team that's trying to take the cash out. We don't really want to be running around and letting our defensive utility clean up stuff after we've all got wiped. It ain't gonna work. They're all gonna shoot the turret, beam it down. They're gonna see your mines because they're not worried. But if they come into a cash out and they can't find anybody, maybe they find one of y'all, but they can't find the rest, and now they're taking on damage from this other utility, all you got to do is just go in and clean up. So using the jump pad up against the cash out, you can make it bounce sometimes. It can defend it from getting stolen, using those mines at entry points and around and up against the cash out. And then on the opposite side, setting up your turret in a nice place to do sustaining damage over time. I'm telling you, it's the best way to defend a cash out. I can almost, usually, I'd say probably 80% I can defend a cash out like 1v3. So it's, you know, now add my team, we're going to be defending it win often. So, but you can't, again, you cannot be trying to retake. If they beat you to it, this isn't the best build to be retaking. You're going to be relying on a lot of other stuff. So that's it for this video. I'll probably make an aggressive medium build video for people that want to play that way. I personally don't. Call it what it is. That's just how the game mode's set up. If it was a different game mode, like the new Bank It game mode that they had for competitive or their ranked play, ranked ladder, whatever it is, I would probably play it a lot different. But the way the game mode is set up right now, defensive medium wins the game, period. So that's all I have for y'all. If you got any comments or questions, drop them down below. If you enjoy the video, you know what to do, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.